its Cybertron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast. Serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 94 of All Hail Unicron. I am T2RX6 in a former life. Now I'm just a guy who does a podcast. I am joined tonight by the one and only Richard Preorder. Oscar is supposedly coming on later. I don't know when later is because he hasn't said anything. So we'll figure that out. But other than that, it's just Rich and I for now. And yeah, we'll go to Did You Get Anything this week? And I will start. No, I did not. Not at all. So, Rich, come on, bring us home. What did you get
well, I
this
got twice as much as your nothing, which is still nothing.
Still zero, buddy.
Exactly. I actually didn't get anything, so.
Okay. So,
yeah. I mean, I did get something, but I don't have it in hand. Friend picked it up at BotCon, which happened this past weekend, so I'll wait.
Okay. I'll ask you privately because I'm curious, but we don't want spoilers here, so. No
Okay.
spoilers.
Okay. We're gonna talk about it in a minute anyway.
All right. Anyway, so that's it. So let's do some news. Should we do some news?
Let's do it.
Let's do
some news.
All right. So no Transformers 360 or Series S/X coming. So basically, Paramount here was just like, nah, we're not gonna do Transformers 2, 3. 360
Or
Series SX, whatever. I don't know. Maybe they are going the Xbox route there, right? So, yeah, that's a shame, you know, like because it's weird, like so. I guess the speculation is it's the poor box office performance that it had, right? And I get it. The box office, it didn't do so hot, but I feel like it did really well on like home release, didn't it? Did it not? Am I just crazy?
I think it did, but unfortunately, it was free on Paramount Plus. I mean, it was included with Paramount Plus. So I think that probably hurt some sales. You know,
well,
I think fans, some of the true fans, still bought copies or physical copies, but
yeah, I feel like at a certain point, like a lot of these companies are shooting themselves in the foot with like, we got our own streaming service. I'm like, okay, so now you want to hit these big numbers, you know, in the movie theater, but then you also want this service to be worth your time too. Like, you know what I mean? Like You're trying to double dip in a way. So you got a bunch of people who've watched this on Paramount Plus said it was great. It may set up the fact that it'll do better this time in the theaters. And what are we going to do? We're going to just go and not make a second one. So I don't know. I'm an old man.
Two things about this. One, this article doesn't state it, which is interesting, but one of the guests at BotCon 2025 that just happened was the director for Transformers 1.
Mm-hmm.
And actually during his panel, this was on some other news and people posting about it. My friend who went to BotCon confirmed this too. During the panel, the director confirmed no sequel.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So it is a shame. So this is a more than just like rumor or, you know, lots of sources stating. The actual director said there's no sequel coming. It is a shame.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to say about it is I think there's kind of two things going on here. One, and we talked about this on the show before, I think we all kind of agreed that the marketing was terrible for Transformers 1.
Yeah.
It didn't really convey the story very well, in my opinion. It didn't do very well as far as getting people wanting to see it. And then the other thing I think is they just needlessly spent money on voice actors that they aren't really great voice actors. They're just names like Chris Hemsworth and Black Widow girl.
Right. Like this, you know, the fact that it was Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson like added absolutely nothing to the story, right? Like the only thing that I could think it would possibly add is, the name. You know, like, oh, we got
Name drop.
we got these names, so they're gonna draw in a crowd. But it's like Chris Hemsworth is not drawing in a crowd if you can't see Chris Hemsworth, right? Like,
yeah, and then you had things like Steve Buscemi, who wasn't even advertised, but they paid him to do 3 lines for Starscream, or maybe 5 or 10, but still, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Starscream didn't need a big voice actor because he doesn't talk that much, and they didn't even like headline it like, starring Steve Buscemi, but they paid him.
It makes me wonder if it was like a situation. I mean, like, I'd love to know how much he got paid for his role as Starscream. Like, was it just like small change where you like, I just really want to do Starscream? Like, I feel like it's not the case, right?
Could be one of those things where it's like he's a friend of the director or producer or something.
Yeah.
But still, I think that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that they would say, well, it was successful enough to warrant a sequel, but not successful enough to warrant a big Paramount Chris Hemsworth production sequel. So maybe they get, different voice actors, but make it, I don't know, maybe a direct to video kind of sequel or something. I mean, they still have all the assets, right? All the CGI is still there.
Right.
So they can reuse it. It's not like the cell animation where they'd have to redraw everything. So, it is unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was such a good movie. Your marketing sucked. The fact that you spend so much money on voice actors set it up to underperform. The animation style's growing on me, but like you could have done better animation than what you chose to do. Like, they were just two humans wearing boxes type looking, you know? Like, honestly,
end of the day, they could have advanced that.
Right.
Like, it almost they were just like minors.
I'm going to go to BotCon and I'm going to be Orion Pax. I'm just going to make the helmet of Optimus Prime, but I'm just going to keep my human face and stuff, like, like very human-esque proportions and everything too. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, I love the movie. It's sad that it's not, at this point, no plans for a sequel. It's got people who weren't even fans. Like, my wife loves the movie. My kids love the movie. Like, why
it was legit a fun movie.
Yeah. So
they seem to be able to pull it off. We kind of joked that it was, the Pixar Transformers before it came out, but they kind of pulled it off. They made it so it was like, okay, they appealed to a wide audience.
Yeah.
But they also made a good movie at the same time.
Yeah.
And I think the look could evolve. It's like Sentinel Prime even looked less human than the rest. He looked more like a transformer. And I think they get their transformation
exactly.
cogs, evolve. The second movie they could look more like
and
robot,
there's the room to do that. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's a shame. It's a big shame.
It is a shame.
So oh well, I guess so. And shame on Hasbro for not pushing it too. Like, if they know that there's a success, then you push it. Like, because I feel like Paramount's not doing it in a vacuum. Like, yes, they have the license, but Hasbro could be like, yeah, look at the success you're having here.
Yeah. Plus, Hasbro has decades of experience with cartoons.
Yeah.
And I'm talking on the small screen. So for them to say, hey, what about a series on Paramount Plus? Start off using the same assets, so you're not having to spend money on new character models.
Exactly.
Whatever,
I mean, that'd be a great way to do it, right? And then
it
doesn't need to be. You don't need the big names on there. You can commit 12 episodes or something like that.
Yep. Get some good voice actors who are just standard voice actors. You don't even need to go for Cullen and Welker necessarily, because we've already kind of established that. Right, exactly. You've already established that it's not that Prime and Megatron.
Yeah.
In a sense, so.
Yeah.
Even if you got like David Kaye back, I think David Kaye did a great job as a young Optimus Prime and Transformers animated.
Yeah.
So you could get quote unquote big names in the voice acting world that fans recognize and love, and still pull off something that could appeal to everybody. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sad.
It is. Yeah.
And it's also interesting because what's next? Because the Transformer G.I. Joe movie seems to have gone completely silent. We haven't heard anything about a Rise of the Beast sequel, really. That was kind of supposed to be it, but so besides Cyberworld and whatever that other one is, Wild Kingdom or Wild Arms,
yeah,
or
and we
something.
don't. I don't need another sequel to Rise of the Beast. That movie's played out. Come on, let's leave it where it is. You know, we don't need any more. So
yeah,
but whatever. All right, moving on to third-party news. Oscar says 10 minutes, 2 minutes ago. So he's on the clock. Listeners, let us know if he made it or not, because I'm probably not actually watching the clock. Third-party news. No trends. Oh, wait, sorry. He was arguably the best Batman, but is he the best Hoist? New Age Keaton, and yes, I agree, he is the best Batman. I feel like the Keaton Batman is stifled by how stiff the costume was.
yes.
But he's way better than I think a lot of people give him credit for. You know,
I
you
agree.
get the what the hell's his name? American
Christian
Psycho. Bale. Yeah, where he's like, where is he? You know, and like, come on, like that's not how I mean, it's fine. It was a good interpretation of Batman, but Keaton
Turns into Bruce Wayne's battle with throat cancer.
Exactly. So, yeah. But anyway, Keaton. So this is Hoist. As you may, where the hell why would they pull Keaton out of the name?
I have
for
no
this?
idea.
Like I always, when I try to figure out third-party names, I'm always like, what is the convention behind this name, right? Like, and this one, I don't know. I have no clue. So, you know, like you get like Jazz gets some interesting names that make sense. Downbeat. It's like, oh, you know, music related. What else did we had? Blues, I think, was one.
Yeah, Hover. Wasn't the one Hover?
Yeah,
Didn't they call her
Hober
Jazz
or
Hover?
something. I don't know. So that one was weird. But yeah, Keaton. Whatever. We're getting off track here. Keaton is the New Age Hoist. He is good looking. This is the EX one that we're looking at too. So this will be the toy one. He's kind of got some metallic flake to his paint.
They're both in here. The first one is the regular, and then you got the EX at the bottom.
Oh, you're right.
So you get both the cartoon and toy head, and you get the different detailing and stuff.
You're right. Okay, so first things first. Let's point out the thing that Autobot X needs you to get the toy version or the cartoon version of Keaton too. So make sure if you're trying to complete your Autobot X, like I would like to do, but you know, didn't get that Wheeljack. PM me if you have the parts. But to get the Autobot X head, you have to get the toy Keaton. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, whatever.
At least they're consistent. It's been all toy versions that get the parts. We talked about this before. I wish they would have thrown them in with the EX too, but yeah.
Why not make and here's a toy version of Autobot X with all like these toys in, you know, his parts in like the toy colors for the character. Like that'd be kind of cool, right? Like maybe the Prowl hood has like a little bit extra deco on it, you know, that wasn't on the cartoon. Who else makes up parts for Autobot X? I can't even think of them all. I mean, I don't think there's that much that you would have to do, but why not?
Sunstreaker, Hound, Trailbreaker, Wheeljack. What is that, 4?
Yeah, but who's it like? The actual
you mean the actual parts?
Like the parts of him
one funny thing is Hoist is nowhere to be found, and he's got the head.
Right. So it looks like, looking at Autobot X, it looks like you definitely got Prowl. He's by far the most prominent. Then it kind of looks, I don't know, he's got the wheel for the foot.
He's definitely got a Jazz wheel on the back of his left leg.
So, okay, I found a picture. Here's a picture. I'm going to send it here.
There he
announcing?
is.
Is that announcing the? It is Oscar.
Hi.
What did you get this week?
What's up, Oscar?
Oh, hey, fuck you.
Let's see. Well, my nephew got me the Age of Extinction Leader Class Optimus Prime Studio Series, which is not that bad. Transformed him a few times. For a Studio Series movie figure, it's actually really good. Like, I'm a little shocked. It just needs some paint, and well, it needs a new head because I tried sculpting a closed mouthpiece on him, and that didn't work out, and it looks horrible. I don't know how to tear that off now. Yeah, other than that, it's a great figure, little hands open and everything. So it's like, oh wow, and you could do the pose where he's holding a sword by the hilt on the ground and shit, and it's not a bad Hasbro.
Yeah.
Studio Series movie figure. Like I am thoroughly shocked. I expected it to be shit. I'm like, oh, why'd you get this? He's like, oh, it's because I know you don't have that one. You don't have a lot of the ones that look like this. And I want to be like, well, there's a reason, buddy. There's a reason. Yeah, they kind of are. I mean, like, I like the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. I think that's the best Bumblebee they've ever made for the movie line. I still have it. And then the Bumblebee movie, Volkswagen Bumblebee, was also pretty good. That's about it. Because I mean, I've bought a few Studio Series figures. Didn't care for the Jazz. I bought Jolt. Jolt just felt really garbagey, like. And I saw Wheeljack at the store. I remember, like, I had him once, and I don't know, like, he hit a spot because he wasn't like some super expensive sports car, It's more like something I've probably seen on the highways here. And so I'm looking at him while I was at Target the other day, and I was like, hard pass, bud. Hard pass. Put him back on the peg. That Optimus Prime just hits on a different level because the last time I saw the Age of Extinction one was the one where you transform him. And literally, like, the front of the truck, you literally can prop the hood, the whole front of the truck up. And I think that's the one where you can see him looks like he's sitting like on a shitty go-kart, I'm like, oh, this one isn't it, right? Because I thought it was just a re-release of a mold. I'm like, oh, please don't be it. Please don't be it. And then, no, it's not. It's a pretty neat transformation. 44 steps. It's probably the highest I've seen on a leader class. When they've shown the step counts,
Right.
I'm sure Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime is higher. But yeah, I got that. And I got high grade Bandai, if I'm saying this right, King of the Braves Go Gaigar Choryujin model kit, which I showed you guys in the chat, which I'm not sure how I'm going to display. I'm going to build little 2 robot guys first and then go from there. Because they not only have the robot modes, they have the vehicle modes, but it's all parts forming, and then you could combine the two. I forget their names. Hold on, let me say it here on the box. Hairyu and Enryu. And when they merge together, it's funny because the term docking has a different meaning nowadays. They use the term symmetrical. I can't say that. Symmetrical. What?
Symmetrical?
There we go. Docking. And they become Choryujin. So it's I always liked seeing like the old toys of him back in the day, but they were never really posable enough for me to really enjoy them. And then I know they did a solo SOC of them, but that was, fucking pricey, man. But I picked this guy up for like, after I cashed in my points at the comic shop, it was like $40 compared to 80. So it's a pretty good price. I was like, yeah, this looks pretty good. They also got like Mazinger Z I have a Go Geiger real gear I built, real great I built last year on the shelf that this guy might be next to. Um, yeah, that's about it.
All right.
So, yeah. Are you just starting now, or?
We're on first piece of news. Arguably the best Batman, but he was the best Hoist. So it's New Age
Well,
Keaton. So we're gonna let you take over the hosting duties. But we're just talking about the toy version having the Autobot X parts. We were kind of talking about the various pieces that make up Autobot X, which I don't. Oh, I guess okay. I see what they did there. Yeah. So like you got bits and pieces of like a bunch of the different Autobots. A lot more than I actually realized at the time. But we were saying how it's stupid that you have to buy the cartoon versions of them to get the Autobot X. So it's like if you bought one that was cartoon and then you bought the other that was toy, like too bad, like you don't get it. And it would be kind of nice to maybe differentiate it and make a toy version of Autobot X where things look a little bit different. I think.
Dude, like this just reminds me of Marvel Legends when they release a BAF.
Yeah.
A wave of the BAF Build-A-Figure, and then like you either two choices are you get your hands on all the figures in that wave, but then you always have that one that's like a massive chase figure and everyone charges out the ass for.
Yeah.
And or you just spend $60 and buy the fucking BAF if you really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if someone tries to go down the ladder I just mentioned, they're going to be paying like over $200-300 because it's a third party.
Mm-hmm.
It's that much of an exclusive. But my complaint is, what if you have no attention, no love for cartoon version Hoist here, like I do, and now, but you want to complete Autobot X?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're kind of fucked in the water. You don't.
Yeah.
Huh?
Justin's in that boat right now because of Wheeljack.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it was like I would rather have the Wheeljack with all the like stickers and stuff all over it because that's what the car was supposed to be to me.
Yeah.
I feel like where Hoist is concerned, I can get by either way, toy or cartoon in this one because I don't feel like it's so drastically different. But I mean, there is differences, right? Like if you like your Hoist with like the whole silver front end versus the green and silver, like that's an issue. The stripe is probably the biggest one, but I feel like whatever, I'll get some hazard tape and cut it and put it on or something,
Yeah.
The head's different too.
Yeah, that's definitely true. In which case, I'm all for the cartoon in this one, but like, I don't know. I'm so tired of New Age.
I've owned
kind of picking and choosing what they want to do like that.
I've owned a handful of Hoist in my years collecting. I've had the movie Hoist that they repainted toe line or whatever his name was.
Oh yeah.
Sold them within a couple of minutes. After buying them, like, oh no, this guy sucks. I've had is it Bad Cube that did him? Was it Bad Cube?
Bad Cube. A lot of people did Hoist. Bad Cube did him. X Transbots.
His name started with a P.
Oh yeah, it was.
Was it X Transbots? Perinia. It's some weird fucking name. That's That's just like saying Perinia. X Transbots Hoist. Perinia. Yeah, Perinia. Who the fuck's gonna remember that? It's fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah. Third party.
It's like giving a shit about the stripper's real name. You just want to fucking see them titties. Yeah, I've never liked the design of the guy. I know they're making a fucking animated Ratchet out of this mold, and that's fine. But then again, why did you make an animated Ratchet when you haven't made any other characters from the animated line?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I guess I don't know if we're covering him today. I haven't really looked at the notes. But like, I don't care for the design of Hoist. Like, Trailbreaker's unique, But it's just dumb.
The other thing about this whole accessory thing, I love New Age, but it does bother me that they do this with accessories. Because look at picture 3 And then look at picture. Oh, I don't know. It's the H65EX Keaton 02. It's the pictures that show the accessories that come with them. And it's like, okay, the regular cartoon one has 2 hands, a hammer, and a gun tip, and the Autobot X head.
Right.
The EX just comes with
2 hands
and a gun tip.
Right.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I bet he's the same price.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, you bet your ass he is.
Why couldn't you just include those other 2 pieces?
And that's based on a G1, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that's the thing that annoys me about New Age sometimes.
There are fans of Hoist out there, and that's fine. But it's like I never could get over his design. Like he doesn't have like a cod piece. His legs are like for this figure anyway. His legs are attached to the bottom of the hood. It looks like it's like you see the bottom of the hood, and then you see the fucking orange Daisy Dukes he has on.
Yeah.
Tell me
that's
I'm wrong.
the Hoist thing, right? Like he has no crotch. It's like his legs just come out of his belly.
Yeah.
And that's probably due to the picture they were given to make the animation model from.
Yeah.
Not that that's an excuse, but that's probably what happened.
The thing that kind of bugs me about it is the open top of Hoist, which I don't like it. I guess it's cartoon and probably toy related, but I don't like it. Close the truck, make it look right.
The T-top? You don't like a truck with a T-top? And El Camino want to be looking
I don't like that.
Yeah, but look at pick 4. It's like the full alt mode pick. It's like it's missing a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more than just a T-top.
Right.
Didn't the MP scale ones like fucking nail that look though? Like they made it a full truck. That I remember.
Let me see.
Yeah, I had the Bad Cube one because it was a bitch to transform compared to fucking. I've had 3. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I had a handful. I had the movie version of them. I had the Earthrise when it came out. Because I picked him up like, oh, it looks like a little MP. No, he's fucking hollow in the back. I had the X-Transbot, the Bad Cube. I had the MMC. Remember when they did him and Trail Cutter and all that? That was fucking garbage. And then what was the last one I had? No, that's it.
Well,
yeah, the X-Transbots. I had X-Transbots and Bad Cube. So I had both those versions. And it just, he never was one that stuck in my collection. Like, I don't know, man. Like Ocular Max Drift. They're not Drift. Backdraft. They're Inferno. Again, these fucking names. Like, that's the best MP Inferno I saw. Then Takara released that's when they really started turning the curve with, oh, it's all cartoons, guys. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. And it's like, a lot of us don't really want that. Okay, you're just going to keep going. All right.
Yeah, I guess that Big Me Some Piece is part of Hoist. Even the MP, the official MP, has it.
Yeah, he's out, isn't he?
Yeah.
The last pickup truck MP figure I bought was a KO, a fucking Trailbreaker. So I think he's in the trash or something because he just couldn't stay together. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I'm probably going cartoon because I want the cartoon head versus the
that is such a
toy
water
head,
baby
which is
head
so
too.
stupid because it could just be a head swap too.
You could scuff some black paint on it and it could look like Jason from the first Friday the 13th movie when he jumps out of the lake.
There we go.
It's okay, Spike. You'll get better soon. I fucking hated that episode. So goddamn much. I have never seen a bigger waste of 30 minutes in my life. And man, I watched fucking... Oh, what was the name of that movie? It was about caveman. No dialogue. It's just grunting. And there was a sex scene. We had to have our parents sign a permission slip.
Hey, year 1?
No, that's with fucking... Isn't that with fucking Michael Cera and... Oh my god, I'm tired of hearing his name, Jack Black?
Yes. You're right.
That's a comedy.
Right.
But yeah, it was dude, it was a bad movie. Like, I think it was just an excuse for fucking the kids there to see they thought they were gonna get some explicit like sex scene. It's really the guy just gets behind her and he's like, and he finishes, and everyone else in the clan's like, ooh, 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 ooh. So yeah, it's oh my god, yeah. Yeah, so Justin's in on both versions. He's gonna buy both of them.
Only the cartoon one. I
No,
think.
you're gonna buy them all. Shut up.
Nah, that's not me. I won't do that anymore. Yeah. What's next?
Yeah. Moving
Take
on
over.
next. Maybe
I'll
he's
do
not the best. Oh, whoop. Clear pics of Studio Cell Broadside prototype. Oh.
No, you skipped. He may not be the best voice, but maybe he's the best
Oh.
animated Ratchet.
He made the best voice, but he's the yep. There we go. I was just talking about it.
And Cannonball
So
is being shown here.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I thought Cannonball was black and purple.
Well, they're calling this
not the G2.
This is
G2 is
Scorch.
a weird beast.
Ah. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're making an animated Ratchet. Don't understand. Okay, so I love animated. That's another thing I picked up, Justin. Let me give myself a little applause here. Transformers animated the entire series at Walmart for $30.
Nice. That's a good
Oh,
game.
nice.
So yeah, looking forward to watching that again because from I think season 2 is my favorite out of that entire like that because that's like when everything hits.
Yeah.
You know, and I still wonder what part of Starscream's personality Slipstream came from.
It's been a while since I've watched animated. I gotta do that sometime. So.
Yeah, and like, my friend Ron John Dujon recently did the Many Toys of Ratchet, and I did the title card for it. So I drew G1 Ratchet, I drew Prime Ratchet, and I drew IDW Ratchet. Totally skipped my mind about animated Ratchet.
Aww.
Because his Cybertronian mode is probably the best figure in that entire line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good figure. And so, what's weird to me, about these, and we know New Age loves to milk this. So, already I can tell with the Cannonball head that we've got, we're gonna get a Armada Red Alert out of this too. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Either
yeah.
This is the Trailbreaker mold. Ratchet, I think, looks fine-ish. Does Trailbreaker have the missing parts on the roof? Why does he have like half Trailbreaker, half Ratchet Hoist going on here? You know what I mean? Like
I
that's
don't
Hoist's
know.
running.
His alt mode is fucking horrendous.
I don't dislike the alt mode. It's just that
Really?
they need to
Like
cover
it's
those
got
damn
T-tops, man. Like this bothers me.
right. The T-tops is what kills it for me. And my question is like, okay, if you're doing Ratchet, which I think they did a great job on his head, I think it surprisingly works well for him. What about the rest of the cast? Like, I'm gonna pick this one up, and that's that. Like, no more animated toys.
Like that makes no sense. I could see like picking up the Cybertron version of Ratchet from the animated line and putting them with the new Legacy figures that came out.
Yeah,
I think it would work well. But this is like a 4.5-inch figure that will not scale well with your animated collection unless all your animated figures are the old school Legends class, and those were shit. So like you're gonna do this one. Why haven't you done an Optimus Prime? Why haven't you done? They can't do a Pro. Have they done any motorcycle characters? No, right? New Age?
No, not that I know of.
so.
Yeah, so you can't. Why fucking like this is such a desperate. It is. They're literally milking the teat dry on this fucking mold.
They are. I mean, I guess if you want to get super technical, they did do an auto. What is the name? Auto Scout? Not Auto Scout.
Auto Trooper.
Also from animated. It's at least the animated head and aesthetic from the Trailbreaker mold they did.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot they did that. I didn't pick that up, but.
And they did a depth charge of all things from Cyclonus.
Mm-hmm.
A Beast Wars depth charge.
Is that considered the animated scheme design? Because I'm looking at this.
It's not. I'm just saying another random thing they did was they did
Oh,
like
yeah.
one Beast Wars figure.
But isn't that like, aren't they pulling like a BotCon when they did the space case mold and they recolored it and made it fucking depth charge? I'm sorry, not space case. Oh my god, what's his name? He had the fucking trident and everything.
Oh yeah.
Black and orange jet. It was a dope fucking figure. It's one of the few Revenge of the Fallen ones I really liked.
Crap, what is his
It's
name?
Strafe? Did they release him as Strafe?
No, it wasn't Strafe.
I don't know. Maybe New Age is trying to test the market to see, hey, are people really wanting animated? Are they really wanting?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Whatever.
And that's the thing is, I'm like, so do I get this to show them that this is what I want? Because like, the aesthetic works for me. I'm fine with it.
It looks good as a retool repaint, but it also makes me wish that New Age would just do animated also.
Yeah.
Like, here's a proper animated Ratchet.
Yeah.
Not a shoehorned Ratchet. I mean, they redid the front, it looks like, to give him a more animated Ratchet look, the front of the car.
There you go, found him. His name's Pterodive.
Pterodive, yeah. I remember him. That one was cool.
Good figure. Solid figure. Love the jet mode. I love the reverse wings. Fuck, this would have made a great snare, like custom. Yeah, but like it. I'm looking at just a standalone picture of animated Ratchet, right? He doesn't have that, and that's what I loved about the animated toys. Were even with the Legacy, they still had that streamlined aesthetic to it. That was part of what's his name, Dexter, the creator of animated. But it was also heavily influenced by Bruce Timm art style. Like Batman the Animated Series. I don't see that here. I see maybe part of the thigh. Everything else is just it's G1 Hoist. Like I like that they're veering away from G1 a little bit by doing this, but it's not helping their case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like they tried, but it's not a bad figure. It's not. I think it looks great. The head mold is the best part about this. I really do like it. I look at that and I hear it going, "No, Optimus Prime, I'm just an old piece of shit. And I'm fucking drunk." And like the
Jeffrey
arms.
Combs.
Say what?
I was a good old Jeffrey Combs.
No, that's Prime. I don't know who voiced him in animated.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, don't ever confuse the Reanimator like that again.
Yeah, I met Reanimator.
Oh, I needed that bulkhead. He always sounds like he's about to fucking have a mental breakdown every time he spoke. Although I will quote, I probably laughed the hardest at a Transformers show in Prime when Optimus Prime and Smokescreen were stuck in that cave-in. And he was going to pass him the Matrix of Leadership, and then, like, Smokescreen says it. I mean, he almost gave me the Matrix of Leadership. And Ratchet's like, what? Oh, like, he freaked out. You? But, I don't know, man. Like, it's a good attempt, right? Yeah. But I think they fell short.
I think it's good. I like that they retooled the front end, too, of the truck. Like, very little was needed to do to retool the truck. You just needed to give me some filler pieces that fill in the windows.
Even the front of that fucking truck looks grumpy as shit, Justin.
Yeah, that's my question. Why didn't you use Trailbreaker?
Stupid flesh pics.
So.
I should use Trailbreaker because Hoist or Animated Ratchet has a waist.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, also, I was gonna say maybe they're because does Trailbreaker have those big parts sticking out the back of them, like the trunk of the car?
I mean, they could have. They put the back of Trailbreaker on this one. I think they could have.
Yeah.
Made
it's
that
an interesting
stick up.
mixed match of figures here.
Yeah.
Because I remember the animated Ratchet figure, the Earth one, having those fucking pillars of like random vehicle kibble just sticking out his back.
They don't stick up quite like that, but they do stick up off the sides. Yes.
And where's his 7 tools? Like he's supposed to have like a ratchet and a fucking pipe wrench and
a hammer and
yeah. Instead here it's like we got fucking magnetic things, Prime. Fuck you, Prime.
That's right. Corey Burke.
I do believe that's exactly how that went. So.
Yeah, he's a very, very closeted racist though. But Pram, yeah, fucking humans are disgusting. You know, they do this thing called sex. I've watched them do it numerous times.
But Prime.
One group did it inside of me. Hey, easy, Ratchet. That's not a good thing to say. Fucking disgusting. Let's let Megatron kill him. Fucking hate him. And that girl, is her name Sorry, or is it like she's always apologizing when she comes in the room? Like, I don't fucking get it.
Indeed.
Now, and this cannonball is just, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, they gave him a kung fu pose scene. Where is it? There we go. Number 7. Look at that.
Well, you know that you're getting the, you're definitely 100%, without a doubt, you're getting Red Alert now. So, let's see how the kids like the old Energon or Armada. That's what they're doing.
I mean, this thing looks like someone from Saved by the Bell puked all over it. Oh, no, I don't like it, Justin.
Yeah. This is certainly a mold. $10 molds, you know what I mean?
It sure is. They are milking. They're trying to do the new Seekers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what New Age does. They just, every single possible repaint you can squeeze out of it, they're going to try to squeeze out of it. So.
Hey, excuse me, Mr. New Age, sir. Yeah, I have a question for you. I have your answer already.
Oh, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So it's they're milking the shit out of it. You get that Ratchet. Let me know what it's like.
Yeah,
I'll take your word on it.
I'll probably pick him up and see what they do, but yeah.
Let's move on to something a little clearer, as in clearer pics of Studio Cell Broadside. So this thing is gonna take up some real estate on his shelf, but he's supposedly 2 feet tall.
I don't remember.
He's gotta be expensive, man.
I thought he was like 15 inches tall, but I can't remember now.
I think it's 15. I think you're right. I may have been unintentionally hyperbolic, but I'm looking at, I mean, this jet mode's so much better than the Titan's Return.
Yeah.
He's a little over, he's just a touch over 13.5 inches tall.
Yeah, so he's about as big as a combiner, and that's fine. But I mean, all the engineering they'll put into him, like, that's where that price is going to come into play, because that's a pretty decent aircraft carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And the jet mode isn't awful.
No, I mean, jet mode's what he's supposed to look like. Like it or hate it, it's kind of what he looks like. He's not a very good-looking jet, so.
But, don't put him on your record shelf, because he's not going to scale well.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do an MP scale impactor or anyone else in that fucking lineup besides Springer and Cup. Technically Ultra Magnus, too. But yeah, he won't scale well with them at all.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the Titan class size need of this character.
Is he, though? I mean, if he's MP10,
he's 12 inches.
So he'd be like,
he's 9, isn't he?
He'd be kind of like
he's like Ultra Magnus or so.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I don't
think
it's
than MP Ultra Magnus, I mean.
I'm fine with it.
I got a model kit here I built that is about 10 inches tall. Fucking bigger than my MP10. My old
MP10 is
4
about 10
model
inches.
kit.
That's how I always remember.
No, he was always 9. We measured him, man. I remember you and I measured him one night. We were doing the SCU days.
I don't know.
Like, we measured him because, like, something else was coming out. We were wondering how he'd scale. And then one of us grabbed a quick ruler and measured our empty... Code word for penis. We measured our MP10s. It just doesn't stop being weird, I swear. Yeah, I think he's like 9 inches, man. I don't have MP10 anymore. I sold mine to Ryan. He won't let me buy it back. But since my sister picked up that Trans Art, I think they're called. They went on like super sale. That sounded expensive. But since I picked up their super sale Trans Art, Nemesis Prime, and Shattered Glass, I'm happy with them. I think they look sharper than MP44. Just the hands are a little off. But this, like I said, this looks good. I just wish it was a smaller scale.
Yeah.
A little bit on the smaller side. It looks like it's going to be some of this shit doesn't look like it's going to tab in right.
Yeah.
What the axes? When did he ever have fucking axes? Did the toy have axes?
The toy had an axe, yes.
Yeah.
It did?
That's
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I remember that was like Assaulter's big thing was like, oh, he's got the gun. He's got axes too. Look out, Decepticons. Try picking that up on fucking eBay for a decent price. Good luck.
I always wish I'd grabbed him.
I do too. I had them. I bought them off someone and then I sold it. I wish I kept them.
So, according to the internets, MP Ultra Magnus, this is official MP22 Ultra Magnus, is 12 inches.
Oh.
So he's a little taller than Magnus, and MP10 is 9.5 inches.
Aha!
There you go.
According to the internet. So I guess he's
Justin?
between that.
You owe me a lap dance.
Yeah. That's free, buddy.
All right. You're not playing Kid Rock, though, motherfucker. You're not dancing on my lap, though. Sweet Home Alabama cover. Yeah, jet mode looks dope. Not a fan of the aircraft carrier. It looks kind of like incomplete. It's like someone just sold you the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, the USS Flag, and was like,
You
yeah,
get none of the accessories.
yeah, you get none of it.
Flag, guys.
It's just
Not none of
6
the
feet
parts.
long of plastic, bro. What'd you expect for $400?
It's gonna cost me more than that. So.
I think
So
this
how
looks
much you
pretty
think? How much you think this guy's gonna go for?
Wow, who knows
good.
anymore?
That's a good question.
I wish I
Let's
knew.
see if we can find a price. The price wasn't
I mean,
up on Josie. See if we can-
I'd love to know. Oof, that's a rough alt mode for old Spikatron here. Jesus Christ. I'm better than your kids' sketches, if you know that page.
You remember that page?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
So,
I hope he's under 2, but I doubt
TF
that.
Source has him up for pre-order at $200. $199.99.
Maybe.
TF Source.
What about the Chosen Prime, yeah? Even looks, yeah.
I'm gonna guess they're probably about the same. Let's see if they're out there.
Can you believe that Zoid crossover series with Transformers?
Hmm.
That Optimus Prime Zoid is $430 fucking dollars?
What? Really?
Yes, man.
Holy
Expensive.
crap! I had not seen the price.
That's
of that.
everywhere I've seen so far domestic.
Oh yeah, here he is on Chosen Prime, $430, $429.99 on Chosen
Get
Prime.
the fuck out of here.
Those
Zoid Shield Prime.
what are they called? Diaclone. They're expensive, man. Like none of them are
That's
It
true.
doesn't make sense.
like yeah,
But
the very
people love
original
that
one
shit.
was expensive, so yeah. I don't know.
What's it called? Studios? Oh, goddamn. Studio Cell? Right? I don't see them listed here.
Yeah. Well, they don't call it Studio Cell; they just call it Studio, I guess.
Yeah, they're
His
not
name
even-
is BoardCon, all one word.
BoardCon.
Bored. I'm bored.
The new official Transformers convention of Hasbro.
We gonna talk about that official convention?
I don't know.
Which
Are we, Rich?
one? BotCon?
Yeah.
BoardCon.
We're gonna talk about 2 of the exclusives that were surprise showed up there.
Surprise.
Alright. Speaking of MMC Wamhorn update finally coming out. Was it Wamhorn?
Yeah, we don't speak of Wamhorn. This is dirty, Rich. This is dirty here.
Why is it dirty? I'm missing the reference then.
Oh.
Wamhorn was the name that Bobby's daughter gave Ramhorn that Greg sold him, I think, or gave him. I forget which one.
Okay, I was gonna say I knew Bobby's daughter called him that because Bobby called him that for a while on some reviews or something, but I didn't realize that it was tainted by
the past. Yeah, moving on. So Ramhorn, known as Forte, dope name. Yeah, test shot looks like they're moving forward with him.
Test shot looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Not painted, but man, it looks good.
Oh, he's not painted? They gotta add paint to him? Shit.
I mean, it looks like it's unpainted to me.
Fucking fire. This thing looks fucking dope.
The eyes aren't painted or anything. I bet they paint this up and it's gonna look great. I love how stocky he looks.
I have their rewind and their eject. I missed out on Steel Jaw, and that's fucking hard enough to find.
Mm-hmm. I missed out on all of them, and by missed out I mean I didn't bother looking for him, and I'm okay with that. So.
Oh well, fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Wait, why am I saying it?
Oh, hey, fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think this looks great.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. That said, I'm okay that I'm missing out on all these. So
this will be repainted 17 times, I'm sure. For
It'll be like one will come with a attachable Jim Carrey head, but it'll be painted in gray.
Oh please!
Reenact that powerful scene.
Please give me that.
Okay, I'm in. Say less.
Here's some.
Somebody.
Here's a weird thing. So on the Chosen Prime, they have Lincoln up there. That's their Turbo Breaker. The G1 version is $69.99. It comes with the Autobot Spike part, his torso. Meanwhile, the G1 toy version with the head is $75.99.
With less parts, it's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking New Age. They're going down a way I'm not a fan of. I've been kind of happy with the Magic Square and Iron Factory pickups I've had over time. Especially that Samurai series. They're fucking killing it from there. They're fucking with me.
I get that.
Oh, looks like they got a...
Sweet.
Jesus, Star Toy. Fucking, who are these? Dream Star Toys, their scrapper looks like fucking a Gundam.
Oh yeah,
because it is a Gundam.
It's a Gundam. I'm so upset. After seeing that fucking Aerial Bot set complete and no one's happy with it. It's absolute shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ADD is strong tonight. Moving on. First available at BotCon 2025. MMC has a new cassette repaint and another member of Ruination. So Line Fang. Well, I almost said that wrong. I got us canceled. Line Fang is a repaint of Ravage, and it's fucking cool. I want to get my hands on one of the Ravages.
They've done so many repaints of Ravage.
Mm-hmm.
They've even done Ravage repaints of Ravage.
Yeah, then they do like a G1.
Yeah, there's like a
Cartoon
G1,
version?
and then there was like a toon version, and then there was like a stealth version. And then all the repaints. Like they did the green repaint. They've got Stripes, which is this one. I think they might have done a black one with the.
I was gonna say, wasn't one of Voltron, but that was Steeljaw.
That was Steeljaw, yeah.
He was the Black Lion.
Black Lion, it's a fantastic repaint.
It is. That shit sold out fast in TFCon Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would do the other 4 lions.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense that they only did the one.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And it's easy. You don't have to do anything. Just repaint them. Give me the 4 lions.
Yeah. Make green. One's yellow already.
Yep.
Shit. Is that the fat one that drove the yellow one? Hunk.
I believe that is correct.
It's like
Was he?
the
I
first
think it
size
was
page
him.
for a hunk.
Or did he drive the blue?
No, he was yellow.
And the princess drove the blue.
It's good
Pidge
because
was
it's relatable.
green.
That's the big one. So, favorite color had the big one.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
bad.
probably gonna pre-order this
Yeah, go for it.
from Toy Dojo. I like this. I love the cassettes. And then they had another exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the Ruination Blastoff. What was his name in RAD? Mover?
In the in the USS, in the US, in the
In
US,
US. In Mother
USS.
Russia, we are Transformers. They transform you into a pile of blood and death.
He was Movor, MO-VOR.
Yeah. It's like
I love
he's
that.
ripping off GoBots and He-Man at the same time.
Yeah.
So they have the Green Swindle.
Roll bar.
Then they had the Vortex, and now they have Movor. And then they just need a Brawl, and then don't they have an Onslaught out already?
Not for Ruination.
Oh, okay. They have the
We got two more.
G2 version of them. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep. So this has, I think, a new head, new feet, and a new chest.
I think he looks awesome. Like
He
the
does.
head
He looks very awesome.
really cool.
He looks like a legit spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because remember that time in American history when we painted all our spaceships brown and purple? Black.
Right?
We don't want them to see us when we launch in broad daylight, so paint it brown. You got it, sir. Yeah, we'll teach those Ruskies. Why are the Americans launching huge stud into space? Oh, it blew up. Oh, what people. But yeah, this looks fucking good. I don't own their Bruticus set. I'm told that shit's fucking phenomenal. I love every bit of this. I love the engineering. I love how the combiner parts are obviously, what do they call it? Like what's the name of the line?
Perfect transformation.
No. It's like it's because they have all the combiner parts stored in the robot.
Yeah, Perfection series.
Is it perfection?
Yeah. It's at the top of this. If you go to the link, it's at the top of the top picture there. Perfection series.
Yeah. The Ocular Max booth. Yeah, fucking dope, man.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
I
I think
mine
it's
picked
really
one of
good.
these things for me.
I actually like this is the one thing I'm like, I kind of dig all these repaints. I don't know. Yet another thing that's like, nah, I don't need this. But I kind of.
I love that they're going to the care of retooling them too.
Yeah.
That's all they need. It's just a slight retool, different heads, different chests, things like the toes.
Yeah.
The tips of the feet there. They retooled those just to give it that little extra look. It's a nice touch. MMC does good stuff.
It's enough to really differentiate it from its predecessor. So
Yeah.
that shares that mold. So they did it. They fucking nailed it. Like over the years, they've had a few, whoopsies, right? Their Trailbreaker, their Hoist, that wasn't exactly the best stuff I've seen them do before. But with this line, they've been with their combiners anyway. That's why, like, if I am gonna get an MP Devi, I want it to be from them.
It's coming.
Yep. My wallet's not ready, but it's gonna have to be.
I don't know when the first one of those is coming out, though. I don't know if we've seen a release date, but they've shown plenty of pictures of the figures and the combined. They had the combined stuff on display. The combined Devastator.
Oh yeah, those motherfuckers. Yeah, this looks fucking dope.
I really like it. Freaking
So
good.
Hasbro live stream recap with some new stuff on official news. Here we go. I've seen some pictures of this leak around on my Facebook feed. I know we're going to talk about it. At least there's no watches on here, are there, Richard?
Not on this one. Wink.
Piece of shit. You fucking lush. So, Transformers June 25th stream recap, Aerial Bots, Primes, Revenge of the Fallen Decepticon pack, and more. So, they got pictures we can look at here. Oh, cool. I'm not going with the written listings. I don't give a shit about who are these guys, Nate and Mark. Mark's got a punchable face. No, I take it back. Nate has a more punchable face. Look at that next one there. He's like, yeah, so, I know what I'm doing. I got a job. So first, the other two members of Superion have been posted. I pre-ordered them. They come out in November. Around my birthday, which is dope.
They're not coming out till November? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Amazon has them set to come out to be shipped on November 2nd. I like them. I have no problem with the other two members I have already. And I pre-ordered Silverbolt right when he was announced. I wasn't fucking around. And I pre-ordered these guys too on BBTS just to make sure I have them locked in. I'm told the price on Silverbolt went up, but
ouch,
because of the tariff ordeal. But I got him in a
commander class.
Yeah, he's $89.99.
Okay.
So yeah, these guys look good. There's still that fucking hollow bit that kills me with the other two guys already.
Going back to Mark and Nate. I love how they all wear like Transformer shirts. Like they're like, we're fans. I don't know. Anyway,
the stuff that they use for props kills me every time because it's nothing vintage. It's always like, here, we just got you the latest shirts. Put them on. Over here, there's a bunch of stuff. The one time the guy did like a live stream from his room in his house during COVID.
Right,
and
it was
supposedly
all like
a Transformer fan, and it's all the most recent shit. It's like Hasbro clearly said, "All right, you got to find a room where you can put all this stuff. We're gonna send you like 5 boxes of stuff. Just put it around you, behind you, make it look like you're really into Transformers." Okay.
Yeah, but I really don't like Transformers. When will I be a G.I. Joe designer? Shut the fuck up. Get in your room and just show this shit off like you care. God,
keep those boxes because you're shipping them back to us. When
you're shipping them back, or you're gonna pay $4,000. $4,000? You fucking heard me, Nate.
Oh man, pick four with Nate's close up of his face. That's the face you make when you're not sure if that was a fart or a shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say he either shit his pants or he just beefed the most intense thing, and he's like, "I've been eating nothing but fiber and high protein. God, this is gonna stick so bad." I really hope Mark doesn't get hurt. Like a little quiet, right there. He's like, oh, fucking creatine.
But also, pick 18 and 19 with the full Superion shot. Why does it look like the legs aren't pushed in all the way from the back? Is that the way it's supposed to look, or?
Yeah.
I really hope you're wrong.
You see what I mean? Doesn't it look like they should push forward some more?
Those feet look like garbage. I hope DNA fixes it. Because those look fucking awful. Yeah. But that's a cool looking Superion compared to Combiner Wars. And that was their best entry during that whole line was Superion.
Agreed. It was.
Maybe Bruticus as a second. But this looks good. The legs... Say what?
Bruticus had no abdomen. That was my problem with most of them. Menasor, Bruticus, no abdomen. It was just chest and legs.
The whole problem also with Superion was the thighs were Silverbolt's arms. So they were really small and spindly. Yes. I really felt like he could never hold himself up correctly. I always had him propped up against the wall or something when I owned him. But it looks good, man. Like this is gonna be a corner piece, like in my office right now, where I have like the Legacy Menasor set complete with a bunch of Legends figures in front of them. And at least the back doesn't look that offensive either. Image 22.
22. Yep.
I mean, why would you put the fucking jets back there? Like, I get you're reusing the Menasor fucking thing, but Jesus Christ, that looks awful.
Aren't they in the back on? Are they in the back on the regular figure?
Yeah. No, on the yes, on the G1 combiner, the chest and shit were facing out. So I mean, it's kind of true to form, but what I liked about the combiner wars was you could spin them around. You know, and had the legs and like the nose cones could be like these fucking knee pads and shit like that, but this right here just looks freaking awful. But hopefully, like I said, DNA will fix it. So keep a lookout for that fucking when those factory samples disappear and they appear in their offices, and they start designing an upgrade kit. I love the face sculpt though. The face sculpt looks fucking dope. Looks very dope, but it's got that same lame gimmick where like the fucking shins close up when you put the figure in. Fuck, I love these alt loads, man. Holy shit. And also, they separate in half, too, just like the Menasor set does. I just don't know how to do it yet. I haven't been ballsy enough to go ahead and do it.
What do you mean they separate in half?
They separate at the waist. So, like, part of it's on the shoulder, and part of it's on the bicep that connects to the shoulder, to the combiner.
Oh.
And the other part rests on the forearm, like Menasor.
I see. See, I don't have Menasor. I haven't played with him, so... I see. So the elbow is not part of the individual bots.
That's right.
Gotcha. That's good, though. That means it's going to be a better combined mode.
Here's one that pumps nostalgia for me. I actually had this guy when I was a kid. Venom? I think it was called something else during G1
I think it's
days.
just Venom.
Yeah. Well, we could blame Marvel. But I actually like this one. I don't know why.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
I'm good with it.
It looks cool. I'm doing like a bug shelf now at my entertainment center where I got Toxitron as their boss, but I got like Barrage and the other guy, part of that Insecticon 2-pack. I need to find a fucking kickback repaint. But I like his bug mode. I think it's fucking dope. The robot mode just hits me with the G1 design back in the day. Some huge weird fucking dome.
Is he like a cicada?
I think he's a cicada. I'm not a bug expert. Maybe Raptor can help.
Yeah,
Red
I think
Raptor can
cicada
help
is
us.
right. I'm pretty sure.
The cicadas are out in force this year here.
I'm not gonna lie, living in Florida all these years, dude, like for me it's not summer till I hear him go off for no reason at like fucking 1 in the afternoon. Just and I'm like, oh, it's time. I must kill the queen. Shout out to the Naked Gun sequel coming out with Leslie Nielsen.
That looks like it might be hilarious.
That looks fucking legit. Then there's their first Prime here, Micronus Prime. I've never said the word pass so much in my life, so quickly. It's a Return to Titans master with that fucking head gimmick. Right? No.
What is he? Is his alt mode a...
It's a motorcycle, it looks like.
What is
okay, so he's a fucking Minicon from RID, the most recent one.
One of those discs.
Yeah.
And his alt mode is that he's a...
It's a unicycle.
Unicycle?
Jesus Christ, you're right. It's a unicycle. It's a fucking Transformer unicycle.
Oh,
He's a, hey guys. What's up, Nate? I've got a good idea. What? We done motorcycles? Mm-hmm. Okay. We've done monster trucks? Okay.
Unicycle.
We've done taxi cabs, guys. But hear me out. How about a unicycle transformer? Everyone's all quiet. And that Chris Cox guy gets up. He's like, gobble, gobble, suck, slurp, slurp. And he goes, good job, Nate.
Slow golf claps that like speeds
Good
up.
job.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then he tells everyone, the Chris Cox guy's like, everyone get out except you, Nate. Come here, I'm gonna P. Diddy those cheeks. All right, boss. All right. And then he claps. And then in comes P. Diddy. And he watches them bang. Yeah, so this is dumb. Yeah, easy pass. Because they've done
Unicron
Vespas.
Supposed to be? I don't get it. He's just a
He's a prime. He's a prime. I think he's supposed to be the prime that Optimus Prime was like learning from in the RID sequel to Prime. He kind of looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
Got time to Google. Hold on.
I don't know
Call that John Optimus Prime in RID.
I'm gonna close up of those beautiful hand model hands in pic 59 and 60.
You can see the dry boogers on there.
Like, not a hand model, clearly.
Don't show. Yep, it's him. Yeah, it's the same guy. See if I can do this. Hold on. See if I can do this. Copy image. See if this. I do it all the time at work when I see a funny meme. I need to share it on the chat. Let me go to Facebook. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hasbro just dumped the whole concept of the 13 primes for about 10 years, and then we're like, oh yeah, the thing we said was going to be the next big thing. Let's go back to that.
Whatever happened to that one?
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Okay.
So yeah,
I could not.
that's who taught him. So you finally get a figure of that guy. Those that really wanted it, and then he merges with the unicycle to become my Cronus Prime, the Autobot Village Idiot.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm looking forward to. A really good-looking Alpha Trion.
What I wonder though about the unicycle though is it looks like they're gonna release another figure that's gonna turn into a full motorcycle. If I'm honest with you.
They merge together. He'll be like the evil Prime.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be like non-Micronus.
Yes.
He's like, you can do it, Optimus. He comes in. No, you can't, Optimus. You're a pussy. You eat ass.
Max Cronus is his name.
You eat ass right after she poops, you sick fuck. Fuck you, Optimus Prime. He's like, well, who are you? Guess what?
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm an evil Prime. I'm so evil. Oh my god, so gay and lame like a Star Wars movie. I'm going into Cartman. It'll be like the Bot Smashers we were making fun of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Where everyone looks like a Russian Mamushka doll, where it's like, Ultra Magnus? Yes, Optimus Prime. Let's merge. Oh boy. My head's got to go right up his ass. Oh my god. Oh, how can I breathe? What did you eat?
Breathe it in.
Till all are one. Anyway, let's go to this one I really want to talk about. Alpha Trion, looking good. Young Alpha Trion. Back when he was virile, full of testosterone. It would look at Ariel and go, Ariel, would you come to my quarters later? I want to take some photos and some lingerie.
So I know that's supposed to be his mustache, but it just makes him look like he has a fish mouth.
It really does.
That or he did a lot of cocaine.
Not quite right.
I can't unsee fish mouth on him.
It's Roxo the Clown as a Transformer. I really do love cocaine. I seriously love cocaine. But this is better than using a Scourge mode, like they did in the Hero Reborn 2-pack.
Yeah, it's nice that they're giving him his own thing.
But what? Oh, I was like, why do you give him such a weird sword? It's a pen because he can write in the book of the primes.
Yeah, it's
As
like
he should.
a quill.
Look at image 78. You can see Nate and the other guy sitting there going, "Yeah, see, like you put all your coke in here," and Nate's like, "Fuck yeah, bro." I like to sniff coke off my 16-year-old babysitter's back sometimes when she's asleep. Well, me too, man. What, same babysitter? Yeah, I'm at your house. You're asleep by this time. Yeah, you know, again, I'm seeing waffles too. Like, come on, man. Fucking. How the fuck do you make something like G-Axis? A completely random G2 character. Make him one of your most solid contributions in the Legacy line. You go, and you do a guy like Alpha Trion again. And you fuck this up by giving him that fucking... Giving him hollow bits.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they don't want people happy, bro, I swear.
There is no happy. Only Zool.
No happy for you fans.
And what the fuck does he
the,
transform into? Oh, sorry, it's a ship, that's right.
It looks like that Autobot symbol pops off, too.
Now I'm evil, Ariel. Again, let's take some photos. I wonder, I don't know why they can't redo this into the new DevCon figure. That'd be a good repaint. What'd you think?
Yeah, don't put it past Hasbro to do a repaint. They're all about that repaint life.
Up next is probably the dopest name for a Decepticon doctor. Flatline.
Yes. And
Holy
a damn
crap.
good mold. Looks good.
Damn good. Yeah, I mean, so the Age of the Primes has had some home runs already, in my opinion, with just the aerial bots.
Mm-hmm.
But that Red Alert is something else for a character I could give two shits about. The only reason why I bought it because I was going to send it to Justin, but then Justin picked up something, had it secured somewhere else.
Looks too good. I must have him.
Yeah, that is a good, solid figure. There's nice storage for his extra bits too.
He really is.
So it's a genuinely good Armada figure. He complements my Hotshot. He complements my Armada Starscream. My Prime is on the shelf with my other Primes, but it looks great. It looks cohesive. It looks solid. His alt mode is fucking dope. It had me even almost buy fucking the Cannonball repaint of the, what was it, Cybertron Red Alert?
Yeah.
From years past.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So this is, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a figure everyone snatches up and tries to sell for twice what it's worth. I love its design. I love its fucking color scheme. I love that fucking head sculpt. Again, not a doctor I'd want to see with a name like Flatline. Nor I think any Decepticon would want to see when Megatron's like, go see Flatline. The wound will just stop leaking. Eventually, go see Flatline. I don't want to die, Lord Megatron. I don't care, you little bitch.
This is not my problem.
I mean, look at image 97. Like, there's like the EKG reading detail on him, right?
Yep.
And it does, and it fucking goes down in Flatline. So it's like,
yeah. Oh no, they did. This is an awesome toy.
I am genuinely excited. And I can't wait to have it. And oh my god, like it just works.
Yeah,
it works so well.
Aesthetically, he looks great. Yeah, I have zero issues with this guy. I think he looks great. The face mask looks good. The black paint looks good.
Yep.
Yeah, everything.
It's like, good job, Nate, as he does another line of coke off his babysitter. Thanks, man. I was like, you know what a life doctor needs? I'm like, what? Death doctor. I'm like, oh, wow, deep, bro. I mean, it looks like a DeviantArt OC, but still, I like it. It's mine. Pre-ordered him also.
He's from the IDW continuity.
Is he?
I did not know that. Yeah, I just looked him up. I didn't know who Flatline is.
I mean, they had what was the name? They reused the Skids mold for him. He was another medic. I meant to pick him up, but I never saw him in the wild.
Drawing a blank.
Medic? It's not evac.
No, evac was.
He was like white, green, and red. He was a fucking. It's another use of the skids mold, but it only worked with skids and the crosscut. Skids, crosscut, and burnout from those 3 lines. That's the ones I have. Here's my favorite. It is the prime of all the primes. Onyx Prime, also known as Shockwave in disguise. This is so fucking dope. I really do like this one. It gives me shades of like Transformers Prime Predaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he's like a crazy centaur.
Yeah, it transforms into a griffin with like 6 legs. What was the name of Odin's horse that was actually Loki's kid? Slipnir? Like a wannabe Slipnir?
Yeah, I can see
Which
that.
was the fastest creature in all of fucking Asgard? Yeah, love the centaur mode. Love the robot mode. Love its whatever the fuck you call that beast mode he has. Fucking amazing. Yeah, pre-order
I'm
this
okay with this.
motherfucker too. I am. My Megatron has hit my stash at the Chosen Prime too, and I pre-ordered him and had him paid off. So hopefully it's the second run without all the issues. But love that weapon. I still feel like there's hollow waffles again. God damn it! Why would you do that?
This is the way.
This is the way. Yeah. Waffles. Get your syrup because this is brown. It's a perfectly cooked waffle. The first Hispanic Transformer. Oye, Oni, ¿qué hace, chico? But yeah. It's fucking dope. And the way he cleans up in fucking robot mode is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's pretty cool.
Yeah. And the next one is a 2-pack that I guess those that was a Sludge Slinger, right? Yeah, Sludge Slinger and Autobot Sandstorm with his G1 face. Now I did eBay the Sandstorm from the Legacy line. Not that impressed. Really not that impressed. As to why make this a random versus 2-pack is fucking weird.
That's kind of weird.
Sludge Slinger still has his Titans Return gimmick, so if you were a fan of that, you got that. Wasn't he a fucking Target Master?
In G1,
I believe that's correct, yeah.
Yep, one of the
Not anymore.
Decepticon Target Masters.
Also, Rich, you're getting a little quiet.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Try to move my mic. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. It's a good-looking slug slinger, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a good
these
slug
are
slinger.
really
Is he's a headmaster this time?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a headmaster in Titans Returns. He was one of the expensive ones for a while. And he was a lighter shade of blue, wasn't he?
I don't know. Was he?
In the Titans Return, I can't remember.
Weren't you selling him, Rich? Jesus.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on those 3D hands, bud.
I know.
You handsome bastard. I love you. Make love to me.
Resin printing is such a mess.
Nah,
I'll get my house back in order, and then I'll get back to printing resin.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Not today.
Yeah, so
Not tomorrow.
you get not today, but soon, Betty. Maybe once we nominate Trump as our full-time king, I'll then begin resin printing because I could quit my job. So yeah, this Sandstorm it looks the same as a Legacy Sandstorm. I don't know if it's going to be a different hints of orange throughout him. He still has that weird thing I don't like about his legs, where like the wheels just hang there. I wish they could just flap over.
They look like they should fold up, yeah.
But they
Behind
don't.
it. That's
Mhm.
unfortunate.
They don't, and that's what kills me about my Sandstorm. It's like I should have just bought the Thrilling 30. That one was more imposing, more masculine, and fun to mess with. While this thing's a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
I saw what they were going for. Can't say I'm cool with it.
The Thrilling 30
Yeah.
is going for a lot, really?
No, not going for a lot. It's going about the same.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Then they
pick
have
135. You can really see the wheels sticking out in an obnoxious manner.
Yeah,
The
it's
real
really
biting
annoying.
image. He's getting all seductive in our ears.
Hey, how
Taking
about
his
those
shirt off,
wheels?
going, "I'll show you guys."
You like those
I'm
wheels?
gonna-
Wheels look. You like those wheels?
I'm gonna fuck some dudes over these toys.
You like those wheels on the side of his legs? You like
I
that?
like the way they stick out like a shitty version of that Raiden combiner they made. Remember that? It's not as obnoxious, but they're still shit. Yeah. So this is the thing. I don't know. I really like that slud slinger, but I don't know where the fuck that headmaster sits. That the cockpits are so. I guess that's what kills it for me. Because he has two guns. You could tell one of them should have been target master. It's fucking dumb. Oh, I forgot. Another thing I picked up. The Amazon 2-pack. Sinister. I got him back. Who the fuck did he come with?
Oh, the Generation Select pack set?
Yeah, the 2-pack. Yeah, the Amazon exclusive. Spinister and who else? Oh, the
Can't remember.
Diaclone Topspin. So now I got the twins,
Yeah.
but in Diaclone colors, which is fine. They're still solid molds, but they shouldn't be headmasters.
Agreed.
Yeah, Sludslinger looks fine. It wasn't. It's just that face hanging off his back always fucking kills me. So stupid. But that jet mode's fucking fire. You know I love my jets. But I'm not picking this up. Instant pass. Up next, my favorite. I pre-ordered these guys too. Age of the Primes, G2 Snarl and Slug. But
Yeah, these
yes,
look good.
these look so good. I am getting so many memories of thinking, oh, Dinobots are back out. Why are they different color? But yeah. So fucking dope. So fucking dope. I love the box art. The box art's fucking amazing. I hope it's the artist Ken Griffith. I hope he's the one drawing it because it's fucking amazing. It looks like his style. Actually, it would be dope if it was Andrew Wildman from the actual Marvel comics
Oh,
or
yeah.
Regeneration 1. But yeah, Slag looks fucking dope. Snarl. Justin, what you think of these guys?
I mean, I think I'm glad to see that they're continuing the trend at this point,
Yeah.
Because it'd be very easy to not and just be done with it. And yeah, good for them. So
Yeah, I mean, I have almost every Grimlock they released except the Shattered Glass, but I already have my Shattered Glass Dinobot set. I wonder what colors, if they do Sludge and Swoop, are going to be. But
Probably the prototype colors, which would be cool.
I don't know what those look like. Please place in the chat.
right.
I hope they go the route and do all 5 Dinobots in the G2
I
color
agree.
scheme.
At this point, finish them up. I know they didn't exist. Whatever. Like you can, I'm sure you could come up with something, right?
Make it another 2-pack.
Yeah, and they're.
Look at
I
this.
mean, for the most part, they're basic colors, right? You got red, blue, green. So what else? Sure, you could come
Probably
up with
one would have to be orange.
something. Yeah, you could have an orange one, maybe sludge, maybe black
Yeah.
for swoop, like your main part
Yeah.
is black. Yeah, I don't know. You could do it. It could be done.
Watch them be cheesy and just stick to the regular colors on Swoop and give him a red chest.
Let's see.
So
Looking.
Swoop was.
Yeah, Slag looks so good. Oh my god. This is some of the best things they've done in the Studio series with those Dinobots. That made me so happy.
What if swoop was yellow? Like his red was yellow instead. Would that
Ooh.
work? It might work.
I like this, the green. Yeah, orange Slag. Yep, that looked fucking dope.
Yeah, and then these all came about with that tiger striped yellow
Grimlock.
Grimlock, which they
Which
did do
ended
the
up-
figure of.
They did. It's part of the Toxitron collection. He's with my Toxitron set.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dope figure. I love that too. I love the take New Age did on it too, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They
they
kind
do a
of
good
killed
job.
it with the Tiger Stripe Grimlock.
Yeah, I have all the New Age G2 Dinobots, and they're fantastic. That's a great set. I love that they did Swoop and Sludge.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm really glad they did these guys. Snarl, I think, is... I mean, his alt mode is weak because of the tail. The way it hangs like he's dragging his dick. But
Yes.
I do like the robot mode for Snarl.
Yeah, the
Look
robot
at
modes
both.
are fantastic.
Look at image 172. They're both looking at him. Old Dave and Nate. Like, who the fuck are these guys again? Are they with Cobra? No, dude. Fuck G2. Oh yeah. Okay. Why they got to take photos of Grimlock? Everyone has that already. Pre-order 6:10 at 1 p.m. Eastern. Fan channel, including Pulse. All right, so this is the next one is Transformers Studio Series Bayverse. They have Revenge of the Fallen line. They have the Fallen. They have Megatron, and they have Satellite Soundwave. Everyone's favorite Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave.
Mm-hmm.
What an absolute hunk of shit he was. Wasn't he a triple changer? He was a satellite and a ship as well as a robot?
I suppose you could call him a triple changer. The same
Yeah,
as you could
ish.
call original Soundwave a triple changer because of his
Oh, the lamp mode?
lamp mode, yeah.
This is
Soundwave, we can't see where we're going. Lamp mode. As you command, Lord Megatron. Conk, 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 conk.
Yes.
All the bugs start flying near him. Get them away. They're gross. So I did buy the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron Studio Series when it first came out. It's not hateful. I don't think it was a bad figure. I think the Fallen was a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know they showed the back of the box here. Well, look, Soundwave turns into the satellite mode. You have the Fallen, which is just... It just looks fucking bad. But if you're in the movieverse, this is all you. You got this. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So, Soundwave's 10 steps, right? As a deluxe. Megatron's transformations are 32 steps. This is him as a tank. I don't know if it includes that flying version of him. But the Fallen, which was a leader class figure, 17 steps to get him into that insect jet that he transforms into. And you can take his face off, so you can redo the scene. Like, give me your face. No, Prime, please. I have a family.
That is a crappy toy. Okay.
There's Nate, and then the next frame at 187 is Nate signaling his coke dealer to come by the house later, and Dave going, hey, "This is how many dicks I sucked today. 4. I sucked 4 dicks."
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Really looking forward to just the Aerobots, Dinobots, and Flatline. Everything else, meh. Oh, Venom also. Yeah, so I guess I'm picking up just about everything here, except for that shitty Prime.
Nah, and you
And
gotta
Alpha
get the
Trion.
unicycle now. You said you're getting it all.
I am no, fuck you. No, you can't make me do that. I'd rather get three Flatlines and 3 Venoms before I'd fucking pick up a Micronus Prime.
I legit thought the Minicon made the other wheel.
I did too, but no, it's a unicycle.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to sit
now.
wear on that fucking alt mode. Like, they don't show it.
For now, he's gonna get the back part. There's gonna be a second one.
You think he's the other side of the wheel? Like, one side has the spokes?
Yes.
I thought he was the other wheel, like the back wheelers.
It's so stupid.
No, but he can't ride him. So every time you drive, he rides off. Fucking clown. Such a shit figure. Look how hollow his legs are in figure 66. Oh my god, I can't stop looking. It's fucking a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And of course we have the Onyx Prime, which is probably the besides the Dinobots and Flatline, probably number 1.
Yeah.
So it's number 3.
Garbage. A lot of garbage.
A lot of garbage being streamed out.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Flatline, though. That's going to be a chase
Flatline
figure.
looks good.
You just watch.
Uh-huh.
All the garbage.
All the garbage.
All the time. Here at Hasbro. Wasn't Justin just saying we needed a bumper?
Mm-hmm.
It was. Last
That's the next listing. So it's another 4-pack. It comes with a bumper, an all white. Is that a G1 repainted Ultra Magnus?
Yes.
That's that. That's that Legacy Prime.
Yeah, so they repainted it white.
Yeah.
And then they got Horrible, which is not even a headmaster. Isn't he a headmaster?
He's Headmaster Junior. He's supposed to be, yeah.
But not here.
Not here.
And then the only way you're going to get your hands on a Nemesis Prime from the animated universe is on this 4-pack. That
Until
is
they
such
slightly
bullshit.
repaint him in a year.
They are. They're going to do a Toxitron out of him. I'm surprised they didn't go that route with his set. But they went with the classic
Didn't they?
Nemesis Prime. No,
I thought
man.
they
They
did a
haven't.
Toxitron.
They did, but it was G2. Based on the G2 frame.
Huh. I thought they did one from...
Walmart exclusive set. The one that was... he was going for like 80, 90 bucks on eBay in box, and then you could find him at fucking Ollie's for like 30 bucks.
Of course.
Same thing with that Grimlock. But, yeah. I mean, it sucks because this Optimus Prime right here, this Nemesis Prime is actually really cool looking. Again, they kept the streamlined aesthetics from the animated universe.
I'd like to have that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
The Horrible.
Not so...
That's neat. Bumper pisses me off. Bumper is not simply Bumblebee with a different head. Bumper
Okay,
has
baby?
a retool to it, and you shit it out on him. You know, like, come on. No.
Dammers.
I hate that they did
At
this
least-
with Bumper.
They at least gave him the head, though.
Right, but I mean, that's... No. That's like the least they could do. Like, was that a penny for the head? Changing the head sculpt? Like, come on. No, I don't like it. I don't like what you did. I think you've basically crapped all over the whole image of Bumper. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. If I wanted this, I'd go get that like Venks to head upgrade for old like classics
Yeah.
Bumblebee. So, yeah. Yeah. Nah, I don't know. It's dumb. I don't like it.
Well, then you can save however much this is. $150.
I plan on it. I'm planning on it. So. Yeah.
All right. I think we missed
We
a
did.
link here.
Hasbro just loves making Jetfire as an SDCC exclusive. Do we lose
Indeed, they
Oscar?
do. I think we lost Oscar.
He at least muted. It's the explosive diarrhea. For sure. Okay. Facebook is redirecting me. Come on, let's go. There we go. So SDCC is doing a Jetfire, who comes with 2 figures from Void Rivals. So that's exciting if you're into that. You get the Argorian Darik and the Zertonian Solilla. I've heard good things about that comic, but that means nothing. You know?
Yeah, I don't know those characters at all.
Yeah. And then, so is this is the Commander class Jetfire again, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you had it, and you're here for Darik and Solilla, great. They do like doing, SDCC loves doing Jetfires, though. I have the
Sorry about
Sky
that.
Striker one they did a while ago. Do I still have
Yeah,
it? No,
they got-
I sold that one.
Did they get sued by Harmony Gold on?
Uh-huh.
Because Harmony Gold loves to sue over things.
Harmony Gold loves to sue.
That's their business model.
They certainly are. Yeah,
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
you should be.
Fuck you.
You know, so when I look at these 2 Void Rival characters, if you look at figure 3, it almost looks to me it's like Daft Punk unmasked. Like, that's what I see. It's like, oh, whoa. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that these are O-ring figures.
Yeah, it's something.
Hasbro hasn't done O-ring figures in a long time.
What do you mean O-ring figures?
I like the old
Old
school G.I. Joes.
Ah.
As opposed to like the 25th anniversary where they changed the format.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I got excited thinking this is just a repaint of Jetfire though, right? So it's
just
not like the Siege.
Generations. Yeah, it's just the Siege Generations, whatever. It was supposed to come out in Generations, I guess, but it got pushed to Siege. That Jetfire. It's a great figure.
Still better than Kronos? Is that what it was called?
Oh yeah, I still have a Kronos somewhere.
I still have my Siege Jetfire from when it first came out. I found it at the Walmart I worked at for like a month before I quit. Darak and Solilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, those masks to me.
You getting some SDCC stuff?
No.
Oh.
I'd sooner put my hand in a blender. Hard pass. So, yeah. I guess this looks cool if that's what you want.
Yeah, pass for me too.
Something.
What's next?
Up next is...
What's next?
I fucking missed it and I do apologize for that.
Nice.
Wash, rinse, repeat. The repaint cycle is pretty much the same. So what this is basically a listing of the Lux class figures. 2 of them are from the Devastation game, so you get cell shading. One of Wheeljack, which isn't bags. At least he comes with a gun. The Kingdom Wheeljack didn't have that.
Hold on. I just want to... You get cell shading, and you got to have the 2, like, quote fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cell shading.
There's nothing on this Wheeljack.
It's just on his chest.
He comes with a new gun.
Yeah. He's got like a little piece of paint missing on the windscreen. And that's about it.
This is a great mold, though.
Brace yourself. The first time I've ever seen this. But the cover scheme on the cover box is a lot cooler looking than the actual figure in it. It's another sideswipe from Devastation.
Why does the box art look like Red Alert?
I don't know, man. That's what I was thinking. The same shit.
Even the head. Look at the head. Like the ears and stuff are the Red Alert.
Yep, that is not sideswipe. That is Red Alert.
I don't understand that.
Is that DLC?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so why are they re-releasing this shit? The War for Cybertron, Optimus Prime, and Megatron.
I think Randy Marsh knows why.
I don't talk to him anymore. He's been a little shit because every time I say hi to him, he just goes,
"Oh, hey, fuck you."
Yeah, this is true.
Exactly.
So these are repacks. Nothing special about it.
No.
Slight repaint on the Prime and Megatron. It says slight redeco.
Is that people making excuses for it, or is that the actual?
I just.
Oh yeah, it's people making excuses for it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's just re-release this.
He's like, hey, fuck you. Yeah, pass. Okay, so we're not buying any of these. Missing Link dressing up time Prime coming? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's dressed up time Prime.
Oh, Missing Link Ultra Magnus.
I guess the teaser image they put out is Ultra Magnus getting into the armor.
I hope it looks nothing like that, because that looks like shit. That's some garbage artwork. It's like he's putting his clothes back on after they just got done fucking, and he's just like, look, I paid for your Uber. You need to leave. This one's on me, kiddo.
Did you take me home?
Yeah. What do you mean you
No,
won't co-sign
leave.
for my Volkswagen I want to buy? You said you had me. You would hold me down. Yeah, we just met, but still, come on, babe. You're my everything. Broke ass Ultra Magnus.
I'm down for this. I'm okay with that. I still like Missing Link, so it's interesting.
Also
I feel like they're showing some of this stuff, like the helmet's gonna be attached to the thing somehow, something like that.
Could be.
Oh yeah, there it is. I just saw some random little spaceship flying around. He's like, "Have you seen my fucking helmet?" She's like, "I can't believe you don't really look like that. Why are you fucking so mad? You said you packing 12 inches. You coming over here with a 2-inch hard on, you fuck." And he's like, "Why you being a bitch though? Still went in your mouth like a gherkin." This is why your father left. She gets all mad because he said that. He's like, "Oh, babe, I'm kidding. Come on, babe." She's like, "Fuck you. You fuck face fuck." Starts losing her shit and fucking maces him and calls the cops.
Amazing.
That's not where the Autobot logo goes to, buddy. It goes on the shoulders. The shoulders. I thought my artwork was sloppy. Look at that fucking... Look at his left shoulder. That little box with all the detail lines. One went right off the fucking barrier. Someone drew that in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Says Oscar, the worst artist on YouTube history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, you guys are in. I'm not. I'm not into that shit.
I might be in.
Yeah, I might be. I'm probably in.
It also notes that Grimlock is rumored also.
Oh, who cares?
I mean, that's an easy one though, right? Like, I feel like all the Dinobots are perfectly created with the right amount of chunk that's like, yeah, go ahead and make them all articulated, you know? Like, yeah, that's easy.
Dinobots would be smart on so many levels. One, they're popular, right? Everybody loves the Dinobots,
sure.
so they're gonna sell. And two, they never reissued the Dinobots when they were doing all the G1 reissues. The rumor that I had heard was Takara said that the molds were long lost for the Dinobot, so they never went back and redid them. So this would be a good one, I think.
Yeah,
maybe a good opportunity to make new ones.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the other thing. They could do both at the same time. They could redo the G1 molds and then do the Missing Link versions.
I mean, I wonder if they still make molds with those like fucking ultra heavy metal clasps that like sometimes in China they reuse them as anchors for their boats and shit like that.
I think they are still steel. The die-cast molds or the injection molding molds.
But
so, yeah,
anyway,
that'd be cool.
Besides the bad news that there won't be a sequel to TF1, but there will be a new Starscream figure. Big shocker. And I will be repainting it to be Thundercracker.
I think this looks great.
This looks all right. It's just... It's been how long since the movie came out?
It was last year, wasn't it?
It's been about a year, so it's still fresh, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still... It might still work. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the extra guns on him. The Norway's being used as like fucking Gundam cannon. But it, you know, will they do the other two? Like that's the problem when I see a new Starscream. I don't know, man.
I think they'll do that. It's too easy. It's too much gravy to pass on.
I mean, Blockies hasn't even done it, and they just did their fucking TF1 Starscream.
I just can't see Hasbro not cashing in on that. Oh,
I feel like
forearms though. Woo,
dude! Look at Image 6.
Like,
everything gets shoved underneath. It's like the Siege Tetrajets all over again.
I like his hand sticking out in Image 6.
Yeah. It's like gives you something to hold on to as you rail him from the back. Oh my god, this feels so good. Oh, rise up.
Look at those look at the insides of the arms in Pic 4. Man.
Oof.
Oof.
There's nothing there. There's not even wrist articulation.
Nope.
That whole forearm is one piece. Hand, elbow, forearm, everything.
How come Combiner Wars of them?
Third-party
Yes.
companies are so excited. They could just... Well, you probably need the hands to plug in, like, the gun or something.
You know, DNA is probably like a subsidiary of Hasbro. They're like, let's just create a company who makes filler parts and upgrades.
No,
to
that's
our
all
own.
of eBay. DNA just makes them better. Like, oh look, they fucked up again. Let's fix this one too. So tired of fixing Hasbro fuck ups.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never get to release our own line of figures. Does they get
You
ready
know-
to do fucking Energon?
You know what would be funny? Is if another toy company, like Mattel, started doing upgrade kits to Hasbro Transformers. Like, imagine that.
That shit wouldn't leave the think tank. The moment they mention it in their think tank in their brainstorming room, they get issued a cease and desist.
I mean, it's not illegal. You're allowed to make upgrades to things.
They can do their own transforming robot line. Super battle action converters, anybody?
Mm-hmm.
And they could
And what
just
was
take
the
the
other one?
names that third-party company has been using and apply it to their people.
I don't really know why Hasbro doesn't do more like that, honestly, but whatever.
I'm just saying, don't do figures. Just do upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Just like,
I want to see a picture of him from the back. I need to see how bad of a mess this is in robot mode. I feel like everything's just, he's got to be back heavy as shit.
probably.
Just like the Siege figures had that huge nose cone hanging over their back. That was so dumb.
Otherwise, he looks pretty good, though.
He does. He really does. He's very movie accurate. It's just, what are they going to do with the other two? Like, if they do them. This thing has to sell like hotcakes.
I bet they do them. I think there's enough fans of Transformers 1 that the toys will sell well enough.
I mean, the blockies are pretty dope.
Yeah, and I think that it being on Paramount Plus, I think it's gotten a lot of love there. The problem, though, is that doesn't translate to, ticket sales.
Yeah, well, like, it's like weird. So I have bought 0 of the Earthspark figures when they came out, right? I picked up one the other day. I've picked up one Night Scream or something like that. It's the one people were pissed about because they identified as non-binary.
Oh yeah.
That one isn't a bad figure. I did pick up one a few weeks ago called Hashtag, which basically, transforms into a Hyundai Santa Fe, or the equivalent of. It's not hateful. I'm saying this out loud and on the record. It's not hateful.
I feel like a butt is coming.
The butt is. It needs a different color of paint on it. The purple is just way too much. Like way too much. Like there's not enough other colors on there to break it up. Like RC is pink, right? But you have those whites perfectly placed where it breaks up the chunks of pink on her. Hashtag, I don't know what they identify as, but Hashtag is a solid mold. You can really redesign that robot to either be like a Japanese Ronin because it has like a top knot on its head, or you can make it a full-blown female Autobot. But you just change the color of paint and break it up a bit, man, because some of this shit's like so bland.
Let me see. Hashtag. Looking Hashtag up. Oh, okay. The purple truck.
Yeah, it looks like a Santa Fe, right?
Yeah.
Hyundai's want to be pickup truck. Now they're going to make a real pickup truck. Okay. So let's move on because I got to get up super early.
Okay.
Justin will be right back. But you thought last episode's Epic Watch News was an anomaly, didn't you? Think again.
There's
So
yet
Transformers and Seikyo. Oh my god.
Another one.
Are you out of your mind? Okay, so this elegant stainless steel Seikyo watch, limited to 300 pieces world. Oh, that's why it's that expensive. featuring several G1 Megatron details and references on its construction. It will be engraved with the 40th anniversary logo and serial number on the back and packed in a special box. Pre-orders are live until August 12th, 2025 for 59,400 yen, which is about $410 US. So much for moving a comma over. That's how you break down that's how you convert the yen to the American dollar. But 12.8 millimeter case thickness. It's a Japanese quart, battery powered. Belt movement. The material is made of stainless steel. Wrist circumference approximately 14.5 to 19.5 centimeters, which means it's fatty. You can't wear it. It's friendly fire there, but water resistance, 10 ATM water resistance, enhanced water resistance for everyday use. Warranty, 3-year quality guarantee with CQ warranty. Glass material is from Hardlex. Accuracy, average monthly difference. I don't know what that symbol means, Richard. I'm not smart. What is that?
Look. I was looking. I was trying to figure out the wrist circumference. No, it would not fit me. The plus minus 15 seconds. Where are we? On accuracy.
Is that what that means? Plus minus?
Yeah. So it's going to vary 15 seconds up to 15 seconds faster or slower each month.
Well, apparently that symbol means
it's plus or minus.
Yeah. It's exactly what that means. So an overpriced transformer watch again. Operating period, battery life approximately about 3 years. Class 1 push, 3 fold type. So yeah, it's really fucking old school fucking wrist. Due to manufacturing reasons, specifications may differ slightly from the photo, and due to the structure, the engraved characters on the back cover may not be in the correct position. So they're telling you it may be sideways, but they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I will say, compared to the watches we saw last week that were just like ridiculously more expensive, like this one, not so bad. You know,
what I love.
You're right. It isn't that bad. It really isn't. It's not an ugly watch. The black one looks really sharp.
Yeah.
What I love is look at pic 2 where they're zooming in on the details. They're like, look at this beautiful Decepticon symbol.
It's all JPEG.
Oh yeah.
It looks like shit.
For sure.
Like, couldn't you have cleaned it up better?
Well, they didn't. You know, it's still a teaser. They just
I like the bottom dial. There is a picture of the Walter P38.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
with the scope on it,
which is clearer than the Decepticon symbol. Very strange.
Right.
If you look at image 4, the watch looks angry with the way the hands are positioned. Yeah. Like it's yelling, "You're gonna pay $500 for me, bro, and you're gonna regret it the moment I show up and I don't fit."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna get a bigger band? Good luck getting the pins out. No way to do it.
End of the day, I think it looks better than other things that we've seen, right? Like, so, yeah, it's fine.
I will say, for the 40th for the engraving for the 40th anniversary, that's pretty clever what they did with the Decepticon and Autobot logo to make the number 40.
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet. That was pretty clever. Okay, you get a little hat tip on that one, motherfucker.
I see what you did there.
There's our hand model with a little bit of dirty fingernails. If you zoom in on it, he just got done checking the tire in his dad's Oldsmobile he drove to work. And it's an Oldsmobile, what's it called? Silhouette?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Because his mom's a redhead. Yep. So, yeah, looking sharp on you there, bud. Can't wait to beat that DUI, huh? They glows in the dark too. Everybody glows in the dark.
That's the most.
No one can tell how to read time like this anymore. They need to know this.
Mm-hmm.
No one can tell time. With smartwatches, it's like, oh, classic? No, I need you to go to digital. I don't have time to count. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6:30. Yeah. He's got that butt crust under his nail. Gross. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up because I need to get to bed. Oh my God, I'm exhausted.
Ugh.
So that was a good
like
show.
Oscars here. It makes me laugh.
It was a good show. We had some laughs at my expense and at poor Nate and Dave's expense because they're secretly raging gay lovers that have intense man-on-man sex scenes with each other.
This is true. All of this is true.
Let's get our cowboy hats and pretend to be Brokeback Mountain.
Damn you, Oscar.
So yeah, pros to this Hasbro Con: Flatline definitely, Onyx Prime definitely, Aerial Bots definitely, and Venom, or Venom. Just gonna call him Venom. It is what it is. I kind of wish he was a Voyager, but he's got to be deluxe. Some of the other stuff, unnecessary repaints. They're just fluffing out the shells at this point, trying to make their money back on the money they invested on their molds. The Dinobots definitely good takeaway. Looking forward to having a G2 Dinobot set on my shelves. My Grimlock's lonely. So, what about you guys? What's your takeaway?
I will be saving a lot of money, and I have to think. I have to think what I'm going to do with this Ratchet because I just don't know. I can't decide yet.
I'm surprised, Richard, you didn't post the DNA day release of the upgrade kit for Studio Series Devastator, where you can
go back and forth on those on the upgrade kits for news.
Well, for the Devastator, which has been the biggest buzz, because I don't think anyone's talked about Lio Kaiser in a while. So those that don't know, there is an upgrade kit DNA starting with Devastator for Scrapper and Bone Crusher. You get to reposition a shovel on Bone Crusher, which involves taking out a pin. I never like doing that. It always backfires, and I ruin the figure. I don't know about your experience, Justin. What you used in the past?
Sometimes.
The last time I tried, I used a heat gun, like a wood burner type of gun. And I fucking ruined the figure, and I was like, "Oh wow," because I went at it from the wrong end.
Giggity.
I went up his butt.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
But they also come, and then Scrapper comes with good supports to be Devastator. It gives him good supports to make a good heal for Devastator, as well as trumpets, so you can recreate the coronation screen. Because everyone's gonna buy their Devastator set, just one set. And then keep them in robot mode so they can recreate the coronation scene that no one fucking talks about. Because remember how well that Starscream coronation set sold. Still in Ollie's years later. But the only good thing of that was. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that coronation Starscream is one of the figures that really turned me off to mainline, current mainline.
Really?
I bought it. I pre-ordered it from Amazon, right?
Say no more.
And so exactly.
Say less.
So Amazon delivers it like the day it comes out or the day after, right? When you pre-order something like that. So I get it. And that's one of the ones that didn't have a window, of course. Leader class box. I literally cut the tape. I opened the lid. I look down, and there's a piece of cardboard that's holding everything in, but you can see his shoulders sticking up through the cardboard. One of the shoulders is just yellow as fuck.
Oof.
I literally looked at that and went, all right. I put the flap back on. I got on Amazon and said, return. I was so pissed. I was like, this thing literally, it's not like I ordered it. This came out last year and they had extra stock or it was on clearance. No, I pre-ordered it. I was getting it the same day it was releasing or a day after it released. So this is brand spanking new. And it was already yellowed. And this is after I'd seen all those like people with Siege Megatrons and the Walmart Megatron that were yellowing after like a year and a half. Yeah, the Soundwave and the yellowing on the gray. And I was like, yeah, no.
I'm good. Yeah.
brand spanking new, and it's already like it was horribly yellowed. Like I looked down, I'm like, why are those two different? Oh, those are his shoulders. Oh boy.
What was it? Which one was it that came with mold and A-seal? They recolored the siege mold to like red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one had mold coming out of it, and then Amazon dropped its
Mold?
price. Yeah, it had mold on it.
That's
Why
They're
great.
like, what the fuck is this shit? Am I gonna get some sort of fucking salmonella? You know, everyone becomes a doctor. No, guys, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it. The Hasbro defenders, the excuse makers.
Yeah.
I think the only siege mold I think worked because I love the big three in the siege mold. I just hated the way they released them. And now they're re-releasing the Sky Warp finally, the most expensive one on the aftermarket. But the one that worked the most, I think, was Red Wing, but you had to be a Target Red Card member to really appreciate it. To purchase it, if now you're paying like $80, $90, $100 for it on fucking eBay.
Yikes.
But they never went the route of making the different colored Seekers from the Earthrise molds, which I thought were the best take on a G1 version of those characters. Like when my brother bought me the Coronation Starscream, I expected there to be wrist articulation. You're supposed to rest your hands, fingers down on a throne, or you're just used to doing that with a chair, period. But you can't do that with him. But his hands open, so you can mimic the whole "my fellow Decepticons" fucking skit while they're playing the trumpets. I honestly wish they would have made the figure gray, like the dead Starscream, and just like fucking do shitty fucking crack effects. Fuck, I might just dig up mine and just repaint him. Show how it could have been done.
There you go.
But I mean, like seriously, like that was the biggest folly because it's like it's the thing that was released with every Starscream in the MP line anyway. Like especially in Japan. He came with a crown, he came with a cloak, and the shoulders. And now they did it for the main line, and it was just horrible. So, I don't know. But yeah, DNA's doing that upgrade for the Constructicons. That's one thing I saw that we didn't have on the news. It depends. Like, when I get my Devastator form for the Studio Series, he's just going to stay in the living room. So, I got to find a nice place to prop him up. I don't have to worry about the cats knocking him over. But other than that, we good to sign off here, guys?
Good to go.
So be sure to check out our good friend Eddie Dustmites on the Facebook group Realm of Collectors for making our intro, or those that follow us from Shadowcast Uncut. We are grateful to each and every one of you for joining us on this journey.
Except
all
you.
35 views
And
of
you. Know who you are.
Yeah, Joe S. You're fired. You handsome voice devil. But yeah. Thanks for listening on behalf of me, T2RX6, and Captain Preorder, and our good friend Robert D, who will hopefully be with us on the next show. I want to thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day somewhere else, and please collect responsibly.
Or don't.
Until
Whatever,
then,
it's your money. I don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. Stay reformatted, losers.
Somewhere else.
Oh, hey, fuck you.
And for old time's sake.
Exactly.
Words to live by, folks. Words to live by.
It's important. So, good night.
All right. Good night.